What is Princess Toadstool's favorite dance? The Mushrumba. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Friday. I hope you are doing well tonight. Thank you for being here with us. We've got Dead Zergling first in chat, and Lucent Jelly's here as well. Thank you for the 32 months, Jelly. I read that backwards. For the 32 months. That's almost a year. I feel like we've gotten. I feel like your 32 month message has come up on a couple different streams now. Maybe I just have deja vu. But welcome in, my friends. 2 games tonight. First up, a new Dora the Explorer game. We are halfway through our Dora the Explorer mini marathon. We're going to play a PlayStation 2 game tonight called Dora Saves the Mermaids. And hopefully when we finish that, there will still be some time left to work on our challenge run of Splatterhouse 2. Going for Deathless in that game. I've actually achieved a Deathless run on normal difficulty. But to do it on the hardest difficulty, the Game Master setting, is our real goal. You're not the only one, Frownie. I could have swore she subbed a couple days ago too. Zergling says, "Yeah, something has always been weird with Jelly's subscription. It's always I feel like it's always been a little odd, like the alert and the sub message happen at different times. It's very strange. Maybe it's because she uses the mobile app. I find Twitch's mobile app to be very wonky. All right, so let's dive in. Start pressing some buttons. Might have to adjust the volume. I don't know what the level's going to be like. Oh my goodness. It's all over the place.
Press the start button to start the adventure.
Hey, Conga, welcome in. I feel like I've already walked in on something strange. I hope you're well tonight, my friend. Thank you for being with us. Uh-oh. No spoilers. No. Alright.
Start a new adventure with the seashell. Start a new adventure with the swimsuit. Start a new adventure with the beach ball.
Now, I assume these are just save slots and everything about them is equal, but
Start a new adventure with the seashell.
the way it's worded also kind of makes me feel like I may end up having to play the game 3 times. Save slot 3 is where I like to be. Yeah, so we're under the sea tonight, Jelly. Enable autosaving? Yes, please. Do you want to enable the helper feature on the DualShock 2 analog controller in port 2? No. Okay. Locations? Okay, take the...
Music volume. Loud or soft music. Effects volume. Loud or soft special effects.
Special effects? What?
Parental controls. You can turn your parents' controller on or off.
Volume, as though she isn't going to yell everything. This one doesn't get an explanation?
Credits. Select level. Load a saved adventure. Start the adventure.
Let's go. Clean up the beach day and meet the clam.
Hola, soy Dora. And I'm Boots. We're at the beach. You know why? It's Clean Up the Beach Day. We love the beach. So we're picking up any garbage we see to keep the beach nice and clean. Will you help?
If I have to. I don't like the beach. It's too much sand.
We can jump on these scallop shells to bounce high in the air. Press the action button to jump on the scallop shells.
Okay, before we do that, this is another game. Most of these Dora games have a similar thing where every button is the jump button. Square, X, O, triangle. Shoulder buttons appear to do nothing. No camera control. That doesn't look significantly higher than our regular jump. It's a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit, but it's not much.
Garbage!
Oh, that was it? I was expecting more. The music died for a moment. I mean, this is very similar to what we've played before. The jumping is less responsive in this game than the others. So, like, the control has become more jank. This is maybe the least responsive jump we've had. Garbage, yay. I mean, that's what I say when I'm shopping for games for the stream, Conga, to be fair. Garbage, yay, is kind of my motto. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Happy Friday to you, my friend.
Garbage!
I think it's sweet that you come into a Dora game with any kind of expectations. Yeah, someone else kind of expressed a similar sentiment that like it was sort of like it was unfair for me to call the Strawberry Shortcake games jank.
Gracias. Thank you for helping us clean up the beach. Hey, Dora. I think I see some more garbage. Oh, that's just the clamshell. Why can't he open his mouth to talk to us, Dora? Look! I think the clam is trying to tell us to match the magic pearls. Maybe if we do, he'll open up. Pick the color pearl that matches the scallop shell up here. Use the left analog stick to highlight the pearls with the same color as the scallop shells. Then press the action button to select that pearl. Now we've got to find the blue pearl.
The voice, I don't know if it was just on my end, but the voice went from being in both of my ears to just one for half a sentence. And it was very weird.
Press the action button when it's on the color we need.
Alright. I want to finish that thought, but I also want to keep the game moving.
Now we've got to find the red pearl. Now we've got to find the green pearl. Muy bien! Great color matching.
Oh, gracias.
Look! The clam is opening.
Hola! I have a story to tell. Deep inside the ocean, there was a mermaid kingdom where everyone was happy as can be. But then, a mean octopus dumped garbage on their heads.
Hey! Why are you dumping all that trash on me?
'Cause I loved it. Then, a beautiful young mermaid named Mariana found a magic crown and put it on. She made a wish, and suddenly the garbage was all gone. Hey, what happened? Once again, the kingdom sparkled. Up until the day, a wave rose up and swept her crown away. And now the octopus is back dumping garbage. You've got to find the crown and save the mermaid kingdom.
Mariana the mermaid needs her magic crown back. So she can wish Mermaid Kingdom clean. We've got to find the magic crown. Do you see the magic crown anywhere? It might be buried there.
Well, let's see. But the point that I wanted to try to make was that I try to approach these games in a fair way. I mean, I expect that they're gonna be trashed when I go in, but like, I want to be hopeful, and like, I mean, I don't think that a game being made for young kids gives the developers an excuse to put out a low quality product, and so
Find the magic crown.
I feel completely justified in complaining about things like bad controls and poor conveyance and stuff like that. But I do try to like not. But I try not to criticize things that like because it's a game for children. Like the puzzles should be very easy and straightforward, and the game, you know, it will probably be a bit, you know, sort of on the duller end.
We've
But
got to find the magic crown. Oops. Try again.
so I feel like I feel like it would be wrong of me to be too harsh on a game for be like to be harsh on a game like this for being simple. I don't think would be the right attitude, but poor controls are poor controls, and there's really no excuse. Victory.
Magic crown.
Alright, look, can we search this other one just for the fun of it, though? No? I'll never know what was in this one? Oh, no. Playthrough ruined.
Fantastico! We found the magic crown! We found the crown! We found the crown! Thanks for helping. Gracias.
Uh-oh! The crown gems are missing from the crown. We have to find the crown gems or the crown won't have any magic. Here is one of the crown gems. You need to find the others like it.
We've got to find all those gems and bring the magic crown back to Mariana to save the Mermaid Kingdom. Will you help? Great! Muy bien!
Oh. Yeah, the game didn't even tell me I could bounce on life preservers. I figured that all out on my own. What? No, I missed one. No, you have to let me back down. You can't go back down. It's a one-way trip. No. Oh. Boots, help. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy.
Look! Do you think there's something in there? Yeah, Dora. I can get it for you. Press the action button to have me jump in and search.
Oh no, I missed one. This is unacceptable. Oh, I see vines we can swing on. That's weird. You have to time your button press to get off the vine in the middle of the swing, not at the end of the swing. It's like, hang on, it's like the button prompt. Prompt is timed, taking into account that the inputs are delayed. Like the jump isn't super responsive, so they put the prompt so that you have to press the button too early because the jump is delayed to get off the vine. It's weird. It's like it compensated for itself, but I don't think they've earned absolution by doing so.
Look! Do you think there's something in there? Yeah, Dora. I can get it for you. Press the action button to have me jump in and search. something in there? Yeah, Dora. I can get it for you. Press the action button to have me jump in and search.
I'm recognizing a lot of familiar elements from the previous games. Like the banana tree we've seen before, this log we've seen before. There's a surprising amount of continuity to the Dora video game universe.
Boots, wait! That's a tide pool. Lots of little sea creatures live in there. We have to find another way across so we don't disturb it. Hey, I think that little crab wants to help us. Yeah! He's saying we can bounce on these springboards to jump really, really far. Press the action button to jump on the springboards. Gracias, cangrejito. Yeah, thanks, little crab.
Dora can read the minds of various living creatures, it would appear. Hey, welcome in. Hope you are well today. At least Dora isn't constantly staring at you. Yeah, that seems to be a feature of the 2D games. Oh no. Oh, there's no way. There's no way that this crab has the mass required to make this work. Our abilities to match colors and shapes may be being improved by these games, but we are our understanding of physics is being done a great disservice.
Press the action button to use that rope to get across. Whee! Look, Boots! A crown gem! We've got to put the crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help?
So the blue gems weren't crown gems, even though they're what was shown to us.
Magic crown, use the left analog stick. Then press the action button to place the crown gem into the hole on the magic crown.
But the blue gems are what were shown to us as an example of a crown gem.
Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown.
There's a lot of empty spaces on that crown, so we probably got, I don't know, 8 levels?
Let's look for more crown gems. We need to find them to give the crown its magic. Look! Do you think there's something in there? Yeah, Dora. I can get it for you. Press the action button to have you jump in and search.
The other chest, to open the other chest, we had to pay a toll of all of our gems. But this one we can just open. That was fun. There's so many butterflies in these games. Everywhere we go is just an eruption of butterflies. I'll go up this hill? No? Once again, there's no need for control on the slide. I mean, you can't influence your movement. The slide is a very automatic process. There's a lot of gems on this level. I don't think I've missed any so far. I miss Dora celebrating our every like 10 collectible milestones.
How are we gonna get it wrong? We need to jump across on the driftwood. Press the action button when the driftwood gets close to help us jump across. We need to jump Arriba! Fantastico! Arriba! Muy bien! We made it across the water!
Victory.
We've got to put the crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help?
Right. Does it matter where we put it? Let's not put it here. We'll spread them out. We don't want the pink ones to be right next to each other.
Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown.
I'm assuming we're gonna get gems in other colors. It's kind of weird they couldn't think of more shapes for the crown gems to be.
Dora, we don't know how to get to the Mermaid Kingdom. Who do we ask for help when we don't know which way to go? The map, right? Well, you check the map to find out how to get to the Mermaid Kingdom. You have to say map. Louder.
Map.
I'm the map! Oh no! The Mermaid Kingdom is full of garbage! Dora and Boots need to go to the Mermaid Kingdom so they can give Mariana her crown! I know how to get to the Mermaid Kingdom. First, you go over Seashell Bridge. Then across Pirate Island. Then past the Silly Sea. And that's how you get to the Mermaid Kingdom.
Do you know where to go first? Use the left analog stick to highlight where we need to go next. Then press the action button to choose that location.
Oh, where do we go first? The map sounds different to me.
Right, the Seashell Bridge.
How about we just take the boat to the Mermaid Kingdom, bypassing the pirates completely? On the one hand, I like the idea. On the other hand, isn't when one is on a boat the time at which one is most vulnerable to pirates? We don't actually have... What is this here? We don't actually have to jump onto these. We can walk onto them. It took me a while to realize that. You know, so they want to give you the opportunity to, like, face obstacles and overcome sort of perilous situations, right? Like the jumping from log to log on the river or the swinging from vines. But they don't want you to be able to fail these activities. So you're not given real control over Dora. Like, you don't have to jump and position your character or really accurately time your movements to get through these obstacles. They all just become, just press the button prompt and Dora will execute the action for you automatically, which is like... It seems to be like there are many games that come out today that are like that, that are not made for extremely young children. I feel like I've seen a lot of games that are just kind of walk around and press an unrelated button prompt and character will perform a very complex action on autopilot for you. And this is essentially that. Thank you for the wheel, Derek. Welcome in. I'll give that a spin in just a moment here. Well, I guess this is as good a place as any. No time like the present, right? Does this Dora game lack the autonomy you were expecting? Well, a little bit it does, Conga. You know, with what was it called? The Search for Pirate Pig's Treasure. That one trusted the player a lot more to be capable of performing actions for themselves. I don't know what that is. That is... oh, it's Sour Patch Kids. More Dora, I see, Derek says. More Dora indeed, my friend. We're about halfway through this bag now. These are Sour Patch Kids, fire variety. Don't believe the advertising, though. They're really just a sweet candy treat. There's little, if anything, either sour or fiery about them. They're kind of a disappointment in that regard. But I'm happy to have a delicious piece of candy every now and then. Can I get some that look like they're the same flavor? Doesn't matter what, they just have to match one another. There we are. So this flavor proclaims itself to be Tropical Flame. They're delicious. They're not what they say. They're not what they say on the packaging, but they are delicious. You can't stop Jankuary. I can't, I never seem to be able to plan a Jankuary that lines up with the actual calendar. I always bite off more than I can chew. Jankuary is a state of mind, Conga says. I love it. It's important. It's important to try to keep the spirit of Jankuary alive in our hearts the whole year round. Otherwise you get haunted by 3 ghosts that present you with the horrors of a world with no trash video games. As long as you stay frustrated and disappointed, you're living the Jankuary life. Oh, isn't that true?
Hello there, friends. Can I help you?
Hi! We need to cross Seashell Bridge so we can get to Pirate Island.
Oh, well, there's only one way to cross my bridge. You have to follow the shells from 1 to 9. Good luck, friends.
To cross the bridge, we need to follow the shells from 1 to 9. We can do that. The octopus is dumping garbage, so we can't get across. I need your help. Will you check my backpack for something we can use to clean up the dirt? You have to say backpack.
Dora needs something she can use to clean up the dirt.
To move the arrow to what we need, use the left analog stick. Then press the action button.
Well, I think the vacuum cleaner
Can a
is the
vacuum
way to
clean up
go.
the dirt? Yes, it can. Smart thinking. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso.
We need to clean up the Seashell Bridge. Press the action button over and over again to help Boots vacuum up the garbage. It's working! Boots is cleaning up all the garbage.
I love the noise it makes.
Oh no! Garbage!
A more? Frownie has a glass case, break-in case of jank required.
You're good at this. Keep going.
Oh my goodness, it's never ending. Am I doing something wrong?
It's working! Boots is cleaning up all the garbage. We can cross Seashell Bridge now. We need to follow the shells from 1 to 9. To
All right,
choose the
let's
shell
do it.
Boots needs to jump on. Use the left analog stick to move the highlight and then press the action button. 1.
So what if I'm incorrect?
Whoa! Oops! We need to follow the numbers in order. Try again.
I see.
2.
Oh no!
Whoa! Oops! We need to follow the numbers in order. Try again.
I just legitimately got that one wrong.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. You did it! Great
Victory.
counting.
They're all pink. Okay.
We've got to put the crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help?
I thought that there were gonna be 4 different colors of gem, right? Like that there would be 2 of each color.
Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown.
Well, that was pretty alright.
Let's follow the trail.
What are all these noises? I didn't miss anything over here, did I? Alright, I want to go down the slide over here. Big bounce. Alright, that was fun. Oh, wait a moment. This is automatic. I thought I was steering Dora. I thought I was jumping from shell to shell, and I'm not. Oh no. The game has so little faith in me.
We can't walk in the icky sticky mud, or we'll get stuck. What do we do, Dora? We can use that rope to get across. Vamonos! Press the action button to use that rope to get across. Whee!
Kinda has the, game kinda has the Mario Sunshine problem of, so far the whole game takes place in one type of environment, so it's very, very samey throughout.
I'm the map! Dora and Boots need to go to the Mermaid Kingdom.
Mario Sunshine has no
Get
problems, says
Mariana
Conga.
around.
Where do we
Are
go
you-
next? Use the left analog stick to highlight where we need to go next. Then press the action button to choose that location.
You can like Mario Sunshine all you want, but you cannot possibly believe that sentence. What happens if we choose wrong? Oh, we're incapable of choosing wrong.
Right, Pirate Island. See, ahí está. I see it. magic crown back to Mariana. So we can save Mermaid Kingdom. Vámonos! Let's go!
If you don't like beaches, Mario Sunshine might not be for you. It's the greatest Mario game, Conga says. When you say that in reference to to Mario Sunshine, it's
The crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help?
If Mario Sunshine were a condiment, it would be ketchup. It's that good. Oh my goodness. Did I say EpiPen? Welcome in. I don't know if I properly greeted you, EpiPen, but very happy to have you with us.
Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown.
I was busy being antagonized with misinformation.
Look, Boots! The octopus is dumping more garbage. Mean octopus. Let's try it.
Oh, this is an auto-running level.
Stop dumping garbage.
High octane action. Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
Boots, we need to go back and clean the garbage the mean octopus left behind. Let's do it. Garbage! Garbage!
That's no garbage. That's Swiper. He's not fooling me. Look at this guy. Conga says that Mario Sunshine is right up there with Ghostbusters for C64. I like... Yeah. Yeah. Those games are about equal in quality. Super Mario World all day long, EpiPen says. It's my favorite side-scrolling Mario game, Conga says. I like Mario 3 myself. I don't dislike Mario World, but I prefer Mario 3. There are things I like. I like the aesthetic and the physics of Mario 3, but I like the level design of Mario World a lot better. So, I love Mario's Missing, so my opinion is tainted, Conga says.
Hey, I think that rock is following us. Swiper!
You're too late.
Swiper, wait! We need the crown to save Mermaid Kingdom.
Oh man, I really like swiping, but I really like the mermaids. Aww, you better bring the crown back to the mermaids quick.
Thanks, Swiper.
Now you're speaking directly to my heart, Conga. I would prefer Mario 3 if the levels are longer. Precisely. Yeah. That's my big complaint about Mario 3. The levels are all like 3 seconds long. You blink and you miss them. How would you play them with the Power Glove? I think I used my Power Glove exactly twice, Conga says. I've never had a Power Glove. I've never got to experience the joys of that peripheral.
What was that? It's a whale! Dora, look! The octopus put garbage on that whale! And the whale can't see with the garbage over her eyes! She's going to bump into us! Yell, stop, whale! Oh, I can't see anything with all this garbage. We can help you, whale. We need Swiper to swipe the garbage off the whale. We have to say, Swiper, swipe. Say it with us. Swiper, swipe. Swiper, swipe. Swiper, swipe.
What? Swiper swipe? What is this heresy?
Swiper to swipe the garbage off the whale. To get Swiper to swipe the garbage, press the action button again and again.
I knew one thing. I learned one thing about Dora, and it's immediately untrue.
Cleaning up all the garbage.
I love swiping.
Hey, I can see again. Thanks. And thank you too, Swiper.
I love swiping.
Vamonos! Let's go to the Mermaid Kingdom.
Good
luck.
If I ever get a hold of a Power Glove, we'll start a project on the stream. We'll try and beat every NES game with the Power Glove.
We've got to put the crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help? Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown.
Let's go. So there are more... Well...
We made it to Pirate Island! Yo ho ho!
Oh, I never finished my thought. When Kaga said that Mario's the greatest, that Mario Sunshine is the greatest Mario game. I don't know how familiar you are with, I I don't know how familiar you are with the Harry Potter films, but there's a line where a character describes the deeds of the evil Lord Voldemort. And he says the things he did were great. Terrible, but great.
Uh-oh. Coconut trees won't let us by. How are we gonna get across the island?
Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to Pirate Island.
We need to get across Pirate Island to find the silly sea so we can save Mermaid Kingdom. But the trees won't let us by.
Oh, the trees can be very tricky, but they'll let you by if you play the coconut conga.
We've got to play the coconut conga to get across the island. Will you play the coconut conga with us? Great!
And I think Mario Sunshine's great in the same way.
Same order that I play.
The game had to have a cutscene to interrupt me. That's what I'm saying. It's great. Uh-oh.
Now you play the drum.
Also, the coconut conga? Let's go.
Choose a drum, move the highlight with the left analog stick. Then press the action button.
I'm not comfortable with her staring at the stream and yelling conga.
That's not the order. Try again.
Oh, is it showing me the ones to play? It is. I wasn't paying attention during the demonstration.
Play the conga drums in the same
Literally a conga monkey, conga line monkey says.
Now you play the drums.
Again, I didn't pay attention during the demonstration. Thank goodness it tells me up there in the corner.
Play the conga drums in the same order that I play. Now you play the drums.
Are all these drums the same pitch? No, what does it matter what order we play them in?
You did it! You played the coconut conga.
I like these mushrooms. I don't like the sound effects that they chose to be like the background noise. It sounds like... sounds unpleasant. It's like I'm overhearing a television playing inside of a dishwasher.
Here, we need the keys that will fit these locks.
Will you help me pick the keys we need?
To choose a key, use the left analog stick, and then press the action button.
But you love the background noises in Dr. Evil.
Triangle keyhole.
Actually, it reminds me of that.
Now find the square key to fit the square keyhole.
Oh no! No, I missed another gem! Oh. That hurts my heart. It hurts my heart when something like that happens. Imagine going cardiac arrest because of a stress-related incident while playing Dora. I guess we've all got to go somehow, sometime, right? Eric says, randomly thought of a show I used to like. You ever have random thoughts like that? I mean, sure. I mean, I don't know if I can come up with a good example, but, arguably most of my thoughts, I guess. Wait until I get my job on Saturday Night Live, and you'll see a sketch about that, Epic says.
Where do we go next? Look, there's the octopus, and he's heading for the Mermaid Kingdom. We've got to hurry.
Aye to the pirate ship, piggies! Arr! I forgot! We've got no sail!
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
There are some dolphins who swim in these waters. They can give you a ride across it. If you can find them, that is.
We've got to call mi primo Diego. He's an animal expert, so he can help us. Say, Diego! Diego! Hi, Diego. Hola, Dora. Hi, Boots. Hi, Piggies. Primo, we need your help. We have to find the dolphins to give us a ride across the silly sea. Those dolphins can be hard to find. There they are. Ahí están. I see them. I see them. We've got to call to the dolphins. Say, squeak, squeak. Help Diego call to the dolphins. When the dolphins are out of the water, press any action button and say, squeak.
The characters in this game frequently command me to repeat a word or phrase, but then they don't.
That's it. You called them. Now do it again.
They don't pause long enough for me to for me to participate. And also, in what universe would I ever want a dolphin to come nearer to me?
Squeak! Squeak! That's it!
I disapprove of this game.
Squeak! Squeak! That's it! You called them! Now do it again! Squeak! Squeak! That's it! You did it!
I'm the map! Dora and Boots need to go to the Mermaid Kingdom so they can give Mariana her crown.
Where do we go next? Use the left analog stick to highlight where we need to go next. Then press the action button to choose that location.
I haven't had a very consistent policy when it comes to repeating the things I'm commanded to repeat by the game. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So the question of whether or not I would participate given the opportunity, I can't really answer one way or the other. You know what this reminds me of? Kingdom Hearts. I remember that game being amazing, but it was so jank when I replayed.
Right! The Silly Sea!
Oh, that's it?
We've got to put the crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help?
I think this is the last, oh, never mind.
Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown.
I was gonna say it's the last hexagon, but it wasn't. I haven't played a Kingdom Hearts game yet. I have a couple of them.
Analog stick to go around the garbage so we don't hit it.
I don't really
Garbage!
know enough about them to predict whether or not I would enjoy them.
Garbage! 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 Look, it's Fanny and Tico. They're trying to play in the water, but there's too much garbage.
No podemos dejar la basura aquí.
Tico says we can't leave the garbage here. Goodbye, dolphins. Thanks for the ride. To move left or right, use the left analog stick. To pick up the garbage, move near the garbage, then press the action button. We did it! Thank you for helping us clean up all the garbage. We made it to the Silly Sea. With all
Have
the
you not
garbage
learned the word for garbage by playing this minigame?
creatures can come out to play. Will you help me count the silly sea creatures you see? To count the silly sea creatures, press the action button.
chicken fish? Wait a minute. Is what? But what? Is this an educational game or not?
One. Yeah, fine. Uno. That's how many cowfish there are. Great counting.
My
Well, you help me count the silly sea creatures you see.
I can't say that my Spanish skills have been improved by any of the Dora games yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Cinco. That's how many dogfish there are. Great counting.
This game is determined to teach lies.
We've got to put the crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help? Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown. Thanks for the ride, Pico and Benny. De nada. Hasta luego, amigos. See you later. Look over there, Boots. It's a mermaid. Do you think it's Mariana from the Clamp story? Let's find out. Hola, soy Dora. Hi, Dora. I'm Mariana, and I'm looking for my magic crown. I needed to wish my mermaid kingdom clean. We've got your crown right here. Oh no, Dora, catch the crown. Dora, the magic crown will give you just one wish. I wish I could be a mermaid and save Mermaid Kingdom.
No, you get one wish, Dora.
I'm a mermaid. Dora, you have to keep picking up crown gems. There are still some missing, and if you don't find them, the magic will disappear from the crown. Thanks, Mariana. We'll keep looking. Dora, now you can save the Mermaid Kingdom.
I'm the map! Dora and Boots need to go to the Mermaid Kingdom.
Where do we go next? Use the left analog stick to highlight where we need to go next. Then press the action button to choose that location.
Is Dora's plan really to save the Mermaid Kingdom or to usurp the throne of the Mermaid Kingdom?
Right, Mermaid Kingdom.
We can't jump anymore, but we can do like a backflip. I don't know if it has a practical purpose. I think it might just be for style.
Look! Do you think there's something in there?
She's the chosen one. Our ultimate plan is to sit atop a throne of skulls, Conga says. On a mountain of skulls and a castle of pain, I sat on a throne of blood. Dora the Carpathian, precisely. Now is the season of evil. Death is but a door, time is but a window, I'll be back.
The silly sea creatures want to help show us the way to Mermaid Kingdom. To choose a silly sea creature, use the left analog stick to highlight the silly sea creature you want. Then press the action button. The silly sea creature that knows the way is the one that is the biggest. Where is the biggest dogfish?
I couldn't move the highlight.
See, that's the one.
Oh, and now we just follow along. The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass. I assume that's from the Wheel of Time, though that one I'm unfamiliar with.
The silly sea creature that knows the way is the one that is the biggest. Where is the biggest catfish? See, that's the one. Meow, meow. The silly sea creature that knows the way is the one that is the smallest. Where is the smallest chicken fish? See, that's the one. Glock, glock.
In this age, known as the Third Age by some, a 3-year-old embarks on a mission to identify the smallest chicken fish.
The silly sea creature that knows the way is the one that is the biggest. Where is the biggest cowfish? See, that's the one.
Moo, moo.
Cowfish are important. You know, for as much grief as I give everyone who loves Mario Sunshine by not sharing in that love, if you want an invitation to the glass house that Agent Frownie lives in, I would probably have to say I prefer Ghostbusters 2 to Ghostbusters 1. So wrap your mind around that one. If it was me, I'd get them wrong on purpose. Well, I actually do that. I actually do try that, Yudo. Most of these games just won't let you choose the wrong option. Sometimes it will tell you, sometimes it'll give you a message that says it's wrong, but sometimes it just won't do anything. There's just nothing. But I do experiment from time to time to see what happens when you get something wrong or when you fail. I do try to check. I don't check every, I don't check everything, but I do investigate every now and then. But usually it just doesn't. It doesn't give you any really interesting response. So it tends to not really be worth it. And I mean, it would make sense that they don't really want to reward and reinforce wrong answers, right? You didn't bring up Ghostbusters Reboot, so it's hard to get that wrong. Ghostbusters 2 is much better than its reputation. I agree. I mean, it does... I mean, I get the criticism that it's kind of... that it's kind of the same story because they basically just reset in between the two movies. But it doesn't mean there's no fun to be had.
We've got to put the crown gems back on the magic crown. Will you help?
Also, I just watched Ghostbusters 2 a lot more as a kid. I think largely because Ghostbusters 2 was the first movie on the tape that it was on, and Ghostbusters 1 was in the middle of the tape it was recorded on. So whenever I wanted to watch Ghostbusters 2, it was easy. I just had to rewind the tape. But for Ghostbusters 1, if I wanted to watch that one in particular, I would have to search through the tape to find the beginning of the movie, and it was much less convenient.
Yay! You did it! You put a crown gem back on the magic crown. That's it! Now the magic crown has all its crown gems. We did it!
I didn't know that. The secretary from Ghostbusters is in Big Bang Theory. I know that's Big Bang Theory, but I don't know that character. I've never seen her character on that show.
It's working! The magic crown is cleaning up all the garbage.
Oh, it's in Young Sheldon. I know that one even less. Annie Potts. Always liked her, Conga says. So I said I prefer Ghostbusters 2. This is even taking into account that Ghostbusters 2 terrified me when I was a child, and I had reoccurring nightmares for what seemed like years about Vigo the Carpathian. I was terrified of Vigo. I don't know how long it actually went on for, but it seems in my memory like I had recurring nightmares of Vigo for years. Not Vigo the man. Let me clarify. Vigo the painting. I was terrified. I was terrified of the painting. I would have nightmares that the painting was chasing me through my house. Sometimes I would lay in bed at night when I was a kid, and you know, like when it's real quiet and you're laying there with your head on the pillow, if you listen, you could hear the sound of your own heartbeat, and I would hear that sound, and I was really young and I didn't know what it was, but I would hear this rhythmic thumping sound, and I would imagine and worry that it was the sound of Vigo, the painting, as it thumped its way along, searching the world, trying to find me. That he was somewhere out there, and I could hear him. I could hear as he moved the thumping of the painting as it shuffled along. Is what I imagined that sound was. And sometimes I would lay in bed and I would make deals with myself, like if I spent the night over at my grandparents' house, I would tell myself things like, "Oh, I'm safe tonight because Vigo won't know that I'm here. he won't know that I'm at Grandma's house, and maybe tonight is the night that Vigo is going to search inside my house." And he'll see that I'm not there, and then I'll be safe when I go home because he'll already have checked my house off of his list of all the houses in the world he has to search to find me. I would have these conversations with myself because I was so scared of him. I love that this magic painting couldn't fly. No, it didn't fly. It didn't fly. It shuffled along. I don't know how that image was terrifying to me and not hilarious. Oh, that was great. Sometimes at night, the grandfather clock would chime. We had this. My parents had this giant ornate grandfather clock, and when it chimed, you could hear it throughout the whole house. And like when the numbers started to chime, like the hour, I would imagine in the song of the clock that it was speaking to me, and I don't remember exactly the kind it said, but it would say it would tell me some sort of message about Vigo and his search for me. And then when it chimed off the hours, it was like when someone takes like a flower and they pluck off the petals. And it's like, he loves me not, he loves me not. But the individual chimes of the hour were indications to me of like Vigo's gonna get you, he's not gonna get you, he's going to get you, he's not going to get you. And so I was very I would, if it was an odd number hour, I would be panicked until the next time the clock chimed the hour. Oh. What interesting times those were. Oh. I used to have nightmares about Mario levels that got increasingly difficult. Now they're real with Kaizo levels, EpiPen says. I would have nightmares about video games sometimes, too. I had a lot of nightmares about Mario 3. A lot of times I would have nightmares where the game would do something. It was just the game doing something impossible or threatening me in some way. And then a lot of times, like in my dream, I would try to turn the game off or like unplug the TV and it wouldn't work. which you think would be like the best dream, right? When you're a small child that loves video games, you would think that the dream about a video game that never has to be turned off would be the best, but it was always in a horror context that it happened to me in my dreams. The logic, my child nightmare logic is very, very similar to the logic of your friends who experimented with mind-altering substances.
I can't swim with all these bubbles in the water. We need to turn off all the bubble jets. To choose a bubble jet, use the left analog stick. Then press the action button over and over again to pop the bubbles. Do you see the blue bubble jet?
The natural state of my mind has long been an altered one.
Pop the bubbles! Pop! Pop!
Oh, I have to mash the button. There we are.
You see the red bubble jet?
Hey, welcome in, Raiders. A pleasure to have you with us tonight. Thank you for joining us. Aria? Come on in and join us for some... Dora... Dora might keep interrupting me, but welcome to Dora the Explorer. Dora Saves the Mermaids on PlayStation 2. I hope you've had a wonderful stream tonight. Please tell us what you were doing and how it went. I'm gonna click through and check out your page here for a moment. I'll give you a follow as well.
To choose a bubble jet, use the left analog stick. Then press the action button over and over again to pop the bubbles.
About page says, just a socially awkward casual gamer and variety streamer with ADHD, playing mostly for fun and meeting new friends. Love playing games, making games, teaching media art.
To choose a bubble jet, use the left analog stick. Then press the action button over and over again to pop the bubbles.
Dora, please. We're trying to have a conversation here, Dora. Right on.
To choose a bubble jet, use the left analog stick. Then press the action button over and over again to pop the bubbles.
All right, let me pop these bubbles real quick, and then maybe we'll get a little bit of a piece. But thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming by. I'm very grateful to have you with us.
Bubble poppers! Yay! You turned off the bubble jets!
Okay. Let me get caught up here. Hey, Stream Kyle, welcome in. Always great to have you here, my friend. EpiPen says, if you're dreaming about a game and trying to not die and can't turn the game off, that is kind of scary. Nothing brings out existential horror talk like Dora the Explorer. Yeah, I was sharing tales as you came in of my traumatic experiences watching Ghostbusters 2 as a small child, and then having recurring nightmares of being hunted down by the painting from that movie. Playing Bully Scholarship Edition, originally a PlayStation 2 game as well. I've heard of that one. I haven't actually played it myself. Hopefully it treated you well. Neurodivergence convergence, EpiPen says. Kyle's usually spot on with his recommendations, so here we are. Hey, Kyle, thank you for sharing the stream. Frownie was painting a terrifying portrait for us. Well done, Conga. Oh, well done. So this is the kind of thing we typically do. If you're new to the stream, I'm primarily a retro streamer. I like to play brutally challenging platforming games like Contra and Castlevania and Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and I like to play licensed trash games. We're in Jankuary overtime. I'm doing a little marathon playing all the Dora the Explorer games I can get my hands on. This is game number 6 of our marathon. And well, I mean, they certainly are they certainly are games for young children. We've got a perfect pairing on the menu tonight, though, because after Dora, you know, after Dora, we're gonna relax with Splatterhouse 2. It crashed at the very end, but it's okay. There's always next time. Sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Aria. Very much appreciate that. Great to have you come on board with us. Frownie is like Bob Ross. Only his canvas is trash games, and nothing is happy. Thank you, EpiPen. That's a very high praise. These Dora games have mostly been all right. This one, it's a little less engaging. So far, I would say the best of the Dora the Explorer games that we've played is the Search for Pirate Pig's Treasure on the Game Boy Advance. That one is arguably the least interesting because the thing that makes it the best is that it's kind of just a standard platformer. So it's good. It's really good for what it is, but it also doesn't try to do anything interesting. Superstar Adventures, also on the GBA. It might be a contender for the best game. Everything is executed more poorly in that game, but it tries to have a lot more variety to it. So it's sort of a pick your poison situation between those two. The 3D games are all kind of the same. They're mostly just walking around. This one does have some very, very light puzzle elements to it every now and then in its mini games, which makes it better than at least one of the other Dora games. But there's not really much to it. There's not really much to this one.
Everything is clean.
More garbage.
Thank you, thank you.
Muchísimas. Now, we've got to rescue Mariana. Vámonos.
Uh-oh.
There's pull the net off of Mariana? To pull on the ropes, press the action button over and over again. Pull! Pull!
But wait. First of all, who are these other two characters? I'm not pushing the button, by the way. The bar is filling in, and I'm not even participating. I don't know who these other two characters are. And also, the gems on Dora's crown in the cutscene do not match the gems we have collected throughout the game. I did nothing. I did nothing.
You helped us free Mariana! I'm free!
Oh, this garbage smells bad.
You
And we
shouldn't dump
won.
Garbage where it doesn't belong, Octopus.
But I love to dump garbage.
No one wants garbage dumped on them.
Oh, you're right. I'm really, really sorry. From now on, all garbage goes to the garbage dump.
Promise?
I promise.
Hooray! We did it! Lo hicimos! Hey! We should all help to keep things clean! Yeah!
Thank you for cleaning up the Mermaid Kingdom. Here's a mermaid necklace. You can put it on and visit us anytime.
Gracias! I love being a mermaid! I'll come back and see you soon! Fantastico!
Hey, alright. I think that's victory, my friends. Dora completes another adventure and adds another terrifying power to her repertoire. I'm gonna have to run. Aria says, "Hey, thank you again for the raid. Thank you for the follow, Aria. It was great to have you here, if only briefly. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night, and hopefully we'll see you again." Christian Cool, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Hope your weekend has been fun. Same to you, my friend. My weekend's mostly still ahead of me. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. Probably not a whole lot. I feel like we're in a good... That they captured a mermaid didn't even make demands. I feel like we're in a good position to bargain here. How are we not learning any Spanish? I haven't picked up any. If Frownie could use his psychic powers to cheat, how do you explain 12 plus hours in a single Dr. Evil level? I was looking at that. I was looking at the... I was adding up... I was trying to add up the time that I spent playing that game, and... I got up to 16 hours, but I didn't... so I was only counting the VODs that are live in the archive, and it's not all of them. So I'm not... I still don't have the answer for how long I was playing that awful game.
Look at all the people who helped me save the mermaids!
Credits. Well, that's it. Another Dora game accomplished. That makes 6 of them completed. I think we have 4 to go. For this marathon. I think I've got 2 more on the PlayStation 2. I've got 1 on the GBA, and I've got 1 on the Wii. It's not every Dora game that exists. There's actually more of them out there, but it's a lot of them. You say accomplished, I say endured. No, this one wasn't. It wasn't torment to play through this. That was short, Derek says. It was one of the shorter ones. Thank you for the pistachios, Derek. Oh, and Master Tuesday, I saw you come in. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for being here. All 3 developers were watching, using their own psychic powers to interfere with Frownies. Oh, I missed that comment. Frownie says he's doing nothing, but he's actually using his psychic powers to cheat. All right, we'll have some chili lemon pistachios this time. I'll enjoy a few of these while the credits wrap themselves up. The music for the credit roll is very faint. I can barely hear it. I'm surprised they're chili lemon and not chili lime. Thank you for the little treat, Derek. This music needs more cowbell. Had turtle flavor at Culver's tonight. The flavor of the day for the... What does Culver's call them? They're cement, or the cement mixers? Is that what they call their blizzards? Concrete mixers. I was close. I like to get the raspberry with the chocolate brownie bits. These credits have been going on for a long time. They're not repeating, are they? Sister started working there this week. I remember you saying that. She's been doing good so far. Excellent. Good to hear. Glad that's working out well. I think the credits... Never mind. I was about to say I think the credits are going to repeat. Alright, they didn't. So that's it, my friends. We're done with this one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Locked? Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Why is this locked? There's content I can't access?
Choose level 8.
Why can't I choose level 9? Why? I need to, I need to investigate this situation. Did Hades get better?
You think there's something in there?
I'm afraid not, Derek. I think we're probably done with Hades. Based on how badly I am performing at Hades, combined with how repetitive the game is, I think it might be time to call it quits with that one.
The silly sea creatures want to help show us the way to Mermaid Kingdom. To choose a silly sea creature, use the left analog stick to highlight the silly sea creature you want. Then press the action button. The silly
There's a
sea
homebrew
creature
game
that
based
knows
on
the
Full
way
House,
is the one that
only
is
it's
the
a fighter
smallest.
with all the stars from the
Where
show,
is the
EpiPen
smallest
says.
dogfish? See, that's the one.
I don't actually play a lot of homebrew games on the stream. I would be interested to do a bit more, but we really...
The silly sea creature that knows the way is the one that is the smallest. Where is the smallest catfish? See, that's the one. Meow, meow.
It's hard not to get talked over in this game. Hey, Jarrett, welcome in. We've really only done one night of homebrews on the stream, I think. I think we've only done that once.
The creature that knows the way is the one that is the smallest. Where is the
It was-
smallest chicken fish?
It was pretty fun, though. We played some Halloween. We played a couple of Halloween homebrews.
See, that's the one. Glock, glock.
I've heard of catfish, never heard of dogfish. How about chicken fish or cowfish? This game is this game is filled with bad info.
The silly sea creature that knows the way is the one that is the biggest. Where is the biggest cowfish?
Turns out dogfish are sharks. Is there a type of shark that's called a dogfish?
See, that's the one.
Moo, moo.
The game with important cows and conga monkeys, Conga says. This is true, we encountered both. Cowfish are a thing too. I don't think they look like this. I'm not a zoologist, though. Dogfish sharks. I don't understand why level 9 was locked. I just want to make sure that we actually played through level 9. Level 9, okay. Yeah, that's the gym that I missed when I jumped across the thing. I think I probably missed a few gyms because our final gym count was a very like odd number. It was 290 something, 292. So I would hypothesize that there's 300 total gyms in the game. I think level 9 is just always locked because it's the last level. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It might be because it's the last level. Maybe I didn't get a chance to save. So that one stayed. Maybe that's why that one stayed locked. Tuesday says they're making a second Megamind movie. I'm gonna let you down. I actually haven't seen, nor do I know anything about the first.
I can't swim with all these bubbles in the water. We need to turn off all the bubble jets. To choose a bubble jet, use the left analog stick. Then press the action button over and over again to pop the bubbles.
Are you watching the Super Bowl next Sunday? No, Derek, I'm not a sports guy.
Pop the bubbles. Pop.
I'll be skipping that.
Do you see the blue bubble jet? Pop the bubbles faster. Do you see the green bubble jet?
My team is in it, so I'll be watching Conga Says. I hope they do well.
Yay! You turned off the bubble jets.
I don't do sports, I just like the movie trailers, Derek says. Tune in for the Frownie halftime show. Frownie's halftime show. 35 hours of Dr. Evil Knievel. Be the best halftime show ever. To clarify what's happening here, I've actually beaten and finished this game, and yet I'm still playing it because...
Everything is clean. More garbage.
Thank you.
Muchísimas. Now, we've got to rescue Mariana. Vámonos.
Uh-oh.
There's Mariana. We've got to get her out of that net. Well, you help us pull the net off of Mariana? To pull on the rope,
Because
press the action button over and over again. Pull!
Because I can't help my obsessive nature.
Keep going!
I'm participating this time.
You did it! You helped us free Mariana! I'm free!
Oh, this garbage smells bad.
You shouldn't dump garbage where it doesn't belong, Octopus.
But I love to dump garbage.
No one wants garbage dumped on them.
Oh, you're right. I'm really, really sorry. From now on, all garbage goes to the garbage dump.
Promise?
I promise.
Hooray! We did it! Lo hicimos! Hey! We should all help to keep things clean! Yeah! Thank you for cleaning up the Mermaid Kingdom. Here's a mermaid necklace. You
Oh, we can skip.
Fantastico!
My gym count is now lower because I rushed through those levels there at the end.
Look at all
So
the
yeah,
people
you don't
who saved the
you can't oh, here we go. You can save. Well, that should have unlocked that last level. Oh, no, because I didn't back out. It didn't give me a chance to save before. That's what happened. If you let the credits end naturally, it goes back to the title screen on its own and doesn't give you a chance to save.
Start the adventure!
Now that should be unlocked, though, right?
The level.
Yeah, okay, there we go. All the levels are unlocked now. That's all I wanted. I know you don't want to say you're still playing it because it's fun, but that's the only rational explanation. The game clearly hits the dopamine receptors hard. Alright, now we're done with this game, my friends. We finished Dora. All the mysteries are solved, all the levels unlocked. Unless there's some special prize for getting 300 gems. But the thing about that is I don't know which levels I missed gems on. If it gave us a counter here on the location screen, like, you know, on that like told me like on this stage, you know, I got like 37 of 40 gems or something, I'd go and max those all out. But because it doesn't count them individually, we're alright. So let's play some Splatterhouse. Thank you for enjoying Dora with me. We'll play another Dora game next stream. Probably Monday night. There might be a Sunday stream. It could go either way, I guess. Sunday or Monday, whenever the next stream is, I'll let you know in the Discord. But it'll be Dora at the beginning of the stream. We got 4 Dora games left, and then I'm thinking about playing 2 more Austin Powers games, and then finally Bubsy is the general plan for the jank stuff that we're working through. But yeah, let me step away a moment. I'm gonna switch the consoles over. I'll probably be gone for a few minutes. Bubsy, I've heard legends about the Bubsy. Yeah, so we're not gonna play every Bubsy game, but we are gonna play. I think we're gonna play 4 of them, and we are gonna play the Bubsy game. We are gonna play the one that everyone wants. The ultimate Bubsy game is on the menu. But there's one on one of those odd consoles, like the TurboGrafx or the Jaguar or something, that I don't have any way to play. And of course there's some revival like PC games that have come out in the past few years or whatever, but we're not gonna mess with those. the one to rule them all, to find them, to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. Yeah. Alright, but we're gonna play good games now. We're gonna play Splatterhouse. Work on our challenge run of that. So if you want to join me for that, my friends. That is an M-rated game. Heads up if M-rated games are not your scene. But if you want to join me for that, just stand by. I'm going to take a short BRB. I'll see you again very shortly.